I'm Selene Castrovilla,
I'm Pascale.
and we're back again with episode 8.
Wow.
Oh, and it's about dates. 8 date.
8 date.
See? We
Nice.
rhyme.
Well,
It's like
now we can end the show. Wrap it right up.
that's it. Yeah, we're going to talk about online dating, and we're going to play a fun game.
Yes.
This is going to be amusing, I think.
It'll amuse us.
Yes. It's called Bumble Jungle.
Oh, like that Steve whatever song. Let's
Bumble in the Jungle?
Bumble.
No,
Yeah.
it's better than that.
Steve Miller, that's it.
No, it's Isn't
Oh,
it Bungle
Bungle in the Jungle,
I don't even know what that
yeah.
means, but it's a stupid song. His songs are all kind of stupid. You like that?
I feel like I liked something.
No, you thought you did, but you were wrong.
No, I might.
You like that? Does he do take a 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover? Is that him?
No, that's Paul Simon. I love that song.
I hate that song. It's so stupid.
Love it.
I'm sorry. I know. Well, he does something dumb. Oh, does he do I'm a picker, I'm a grinner?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I like that song too.
Oh, it's so silly.
It is silly.
It's just like,
Sometimes I like silly.
yeah, I don't. I'm very serious about my music.
Sometimes I like silly stuff.
I need a connection.
I mean, like you can't like any music from the 80s if you're not
No, I
going to
don't.
get silly.
And I don't. I
Yeah.
don't at all. Terrible. It's a travesty.
I thought it was fun.
No, I don't want any fun.
Oh gosh.
No, I like to connect to my music. I like because I'm a
I do
writer with
too.
the words.
I do too. I'm usually very about the lyrics, but sometimes I like something goofy and fun.
No, I'm very serious. I'm a peak
my.
cream.
Peak creams are extraordinarily serious
Yes,
cookies.
that's
They're
me.
made for grown-ups.
See, I am a grown up.
I
can
know
be
like every commercial song, every sitcom song. I'm a weirdo.
Oh, I do love. I mean, I love the Jeffersons song. I used to sing that with Casey.
It's the
Yeah.
best theme song
It
ever.
is.
I even have the pops of George and Wheezy.
Oh, that's cute. I would like that. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. I was like, this is a score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have the whole cast or no?
No, just George and Wheezy.
Oh.
But sometimes you find, like, I just went to a toy store and found other cast members from Parks and Rec,
Oh,
and they were on clearance.
wow.
So I was like, that's a deal.
That's good.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I got April and Ann Perkins,
Nice.
and I have Leslie and Ron.
Wow.
Yeah.
We need,
Oh, there's so many.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It
Not
would be
that
like
many.
The Office.
What about what's his name?
There's Tom, Donna,
yeah.
Jerry.
The guy that's now is like suddenly he's like a, movie star. The guy.
Oh, Andy,
Yeah, Andy.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about changing your character.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Now he's an
Unbelievable.
action hero.
It's crazy because he was
And
like this
so is-
slovenly thing.
So is Jim from The Office. He's like a big action hero now.
Who is Jim?
You know
the
Jim
guy-
and Pam?
Oh yeah, because he writes the thing with the speaking.
Oh, The Quiet Place, yeah.
Yeah.
But
He
he's
wrote that.
also in a TV show, Jack Ryan. I believe
know.
it's Jack Ryan.
I heard about that from Howard. It sounds boring.
Yeah, it's not my kind of show, but
Yeah.
it's an
He
action-y
doesn't
show.
look like he should be that. He's a little too dopey looking.
No, he cut his hair. He grew a beard.
Yeah, but
he
he's got
looks
that-
less dopey.
The
I think he's
face.
very cute.
No, he's cute, but in like a dopey little way. Like more
No,
like.
he got more serious looking.
What did he do? Exercise his face to get rid of the doughiness?
Yeah, something about the beard and the hair just kind of changed his look.
He has a beard. Oh,
Yeah,
that
like a
explains it.
very-
He's covering up it. Yeah, he's covering up his face.
like a very
Yeah.
short beard.
Well, that's it. He used facial hair to get rid of the
Yes.
look. But his nose still has that little roundness.
He has
to
the
it.
Nixon nose.
I don't like that nose.
Yeah,
No.
he has a Richard Nixon nose.
No, I like my people to be more. I don't. First of all, I don't watch those kind of things anyway, so it really
Me
doesn't
neither.
matter. But no,
Except for Wolverine. I love Wolverine.
I don't know what that is.
X-Men?
I mean, I've heard of it, but
Wolverine?
what
Hugh
is it?
Jackman?
what does he look like? Because I don't know. Like I only hear his name.
Oh, really? Like,
Is he blonde?
no, it's
I
more
feel-
like
I-
a light brown.
I don't think I know. To me, when someone says Hugh Jackman, I think of someone that looks sort of like the guy from Catfish, not Neve.
Oh, Max?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like that's all. I don't know.
And I have to tell you, I have no interest in Hugh Jackman in anything else.
I don't know Does he sing or something? Wasn't he like
He
singing?
does.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Once
don't-
again, we've all established that I don't like musicals.
Isn't it amazing how like I don't know what anybody looks like? Because I only hear about them on Howard Stern, and I don't care enough to look them up.
Oh, yeah. No,
Mm.
like I said, I only like him as Wolverine.
Howard Stern was saying the other day he doesn't understand how the Kardashians got famous. It was because of him. He was always talking about Kim Kardashian, and I only heard of her because of him.
Oh, really?
You
Didn't know them from the whole OJ thing?
that was the father.
Yeah, but then they kind of came
No,
to people's consciousness when they were kids.
it was later. No,
They got really famous
Yeah.
later, but that was the first time I heard of them.
You heard of Kim Kardashian because of
The
OJ?
kids. The Kardashian kids.
I never heard of the Kardashian kids during OJ. I just knew the father. The father was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Robert was that
Yeah.
his name?
No.
Bob. Yes,
Robert
Bob Kardashian. Bob Kardashian. No,
I don't know.
I think it is, but no. Howard kept talking about Kim Kardashian, like being kind of like a Paris Hilton. He's the one that kept talking about her, and then all of a sudden, my son had a poster of her in his room.
Yeah, I don't
Can you
remember
imagine
hearing
Michael
about her.
liking Kim Kardashian?
No, that's weird.
Yeah, but whatever.
I don't know. People love them.
People love her.
I'm
Okay.
guilty. I used to watch those Kardashians with my daughter.
Oh my,
It was really bad.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah,
No,
it was bad.
bad to the bone.
Yes, I do. I like those train wreck shows. Like I totally watched the Bobby Whitney show. I watched the
nothing.
Anna Nicole show.
No, I only watched. I like the Osbournes.
I love the Osbournes.
That was
Yeah,
very
that was
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I know. I used to watch it. Me and my brother would watch it, and we'd call each other on the phone and
That's
discuss
good.
it.
So you did like a podcast without the podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, listen to Date with Dateline for the first time tonight.
Oh,
It's like
How was
people
it?
talking. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if am I supposed to watch the Dateline and then because they're telling the whole story, and if I already know the story, why am I don't think the commentary is worth like.
so they're recapping?
Yes, they're telling the story of the episode with their own comments about things. I don't think it's witty enough to like not watch the episode and just learn from them. Like I don't think it adds much.
Right.
So I'm not sure I don't mean to be mean.
Maybe it's for people who want more.
Yep, I guess. Look, I only listened to a little bit of it.
I mean, Howard has the wrap-up show where they discuss.
It's different
day's
though. No,
episode.
but they do more. They delve deeper. That's not what these people are doing.
Oh, okay.
They just say like, "Oh, I love when he did that like that." They're like, "Oh, I love when he said this." Like, okay,
Oh, that's stupid.
yeah, there's not really any depth to it. Maybe I'm wrong. I only listened a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I already know the whole episode. I mean, I'm going to listen to the episode first.
Right.
Whatever. Okay, so
Well, that has nothing to do with what we were supposed to talk about.
so for today's little mini segment, I think I will call it a new twist on an old case.
Okay.
It's not really a case though. A new twist on an old mystery.
And just so you know, I don't know the things she picks at all.
No, but it's just fun. I'm like telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like finding out.
Okay, so it's about the Amityville Horror House. So we live on Long Island. Have you ever seen the house?
No.
I went by it. I thought everybody went by that house at least once.
No. I don't know. I didn't care. I mean, I like that movie, but
Well,
I didn't really need to see the house.
so there's some controversy about it. The father, he was actually their stepfather.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was abusive. When he died, the stepson said, "Well, I'm sorry, but all I can do is smile."
Yeah.
And it must have been pretty bad. Yeah. So when they went through all this, a lot of things happened, and it ended with like a monster guy on the top of the stairs, and that's when they all fled. If you believe that it happened, because some people think that they made it up. Because think about it, they didn't get hurt. They had bought this house. They got it at a good deal because of the murders. Was it more than one murder? Did the guy kill his whole family?
I don't remember.
I think the guy killed his family, but I could be wrong. Maybe a brother killed. I think somebody killed the rest of the people in the house.
Oh, okay.
But the Amityville Horror that we learn about is the people living in the house after the murders happened. So they got the house cheap. I think the last name is Lutz. So they got it cheap because of the murders, but it still was more expensive than they could afford because it's a pretty big house and everything. Nice area, Amityville, very suburban, safe little neighborhood when you're not, being demonized.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. So they say that maybe they realized that they couldn't afford it, and so they found a way to capitalize on it because the book got written. When they left, they made a vow never to step foot in the house again. But then they came back next week with camera people and stuff. So there goes that. Yeah.
Sounds pretty shady.
Yeah. But two things can be true at once. This stuff could have happened, and they decided, hey, this is a way to get out of a hole. You know, you can capitalize on something that's happened. But there's something even more interesting. The guy was abusive, and it turns out the guy was a Satanist.
Oh.
Like full on into this crap. Okay, like he was conjuring. He had the pentagon. What are they called? Pentagon?
Pentagram.
Pentagram. Now people think that it might have been him that conjured everything. So the house was never haunted at all. It was him that invited everything in. And the kid, the guy, not a kid anymore, but he said that when he walked in the bedroom in another place they were living afterwards, he saw him levitating in bed.
Oh.
Yeah. And the wife too.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I don't think they wanted to levitate. I think he let things in, you know. So isn't that weird? It's another way of looking at it.
Yes.
Like people assume it was the house, but think about it. Okay, somebody committing murders, that doesn't mean that Satan's involved. The person is evil, right?
Yeah.
But the stuff that's supernatural was only happening to that one family and never happened again.
Right.
You know. So if assuming it did happen, isn't it much more likely that the guy really did it? He never admitted he was a Satanist or anything like that.
Here's my question.
Why do you marry a Satanist?
No, like when do you decide? When in your life do you decide that being a Satanist would be something like
Fun?
Yeah, like
Safe?
like how does that come to you?
I think you have to be like, are Satanists ever good, or is it? I mean, it seems like Satan's bad, right?
I don't think so.
Do I believe in Satan? That is another question I'm asking myself because if I'm having trouble, I believe in God, so I guess I could believe in Satan.
By the way,
Is there a Satan?
I don't know, but I always say Satan in my head like Dana Carvey did as the church lady on Saturday Night Live.
Tell me how he said it.
Satan?
Oh, I like that. Well, then they have this meat called seitan now or something.
It's actually really good. It's
But, like,
fake
what's a
meat.
weird name, right?
It is, but it's good.
I'm going to have the seitan. This is going to be very provocative. I think God and Satan are the same person. I think it's really God doing all this bad stuff. That's how I feel about God because he really betrayed me, you know?
Yeah.
But in any case, to be a Satanist, I don't know why you would see. I would be afraid and really like I just would. It was something I would never even. It's just like when we went. When we saw that circle.
Say that.
And why would we walk into a circle that take a chance if there's evil stuff in the circle? It could be. Why bother? Why do it? You know. I don't understand. Like, why do people do that? Okay, like that's the thing with the movie Candyman. Was it called? Slender. This is the movie Candyman, and you had to say it 3 times in a mirror.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you say it?
I don't know. It's like when you were a kid. Did you ever do Bloody Mary?
No.
Like you say Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror?
No. What happens? Mary from Queen of Scots comes?
No, I guess
Or
Bloody
drink?
Mary comes.
Does it drink?
I mean, no one ever came. But
But
yeah,
why would you want that?
I don't know. It was a stupid thing.
I don't get that. See, I'm the kid that would question everything and never do anything like that. Never. I date people without questioning them. but when it comes to stuff like that, like no, I'm all about like no. I did like Ouija board, but I always felt like somebody was pushing.
Oh
it.
yeah, the Ouija board is bullshit.
But this woman that was staying with me insists that it's evil.
No,
very dangerous. Support.
It's a Milton Bradley
I
game.
thought it was Parker Brothers.
Parker Brothers, whatever.
I know. Well, Parker.
It's a stupid
They're
game.
mass producing it.
Right.
Well, like, just because something's mass produced doesn't mean it can't be evil. Okay, well, I'll tell you about this one
Doubt
other
it.
thing. Okay, well, there's this painting, okay, and it's a reprint. It was mass produced by some manufacturer of a boy crying, right? And it's a depressing painting, and so I don't know why they felt the need to sell. It was in Great Britain. People bought it, right? And all over the place, fires would happen. At least 50 on record of fire happening in the house, and only that painting survives.
Well, that's what you get for getting that depressing painting.
Well, I'm just saying. A woman said she saw it moving a little bit, like wiggling.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like nobody died though, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah, but their homes were all destroyed.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeesh.
yeah, and the paintings would not burn. But then the Globe newspaper said,
The Globe.
was it the Globe? No, Well, it's like that kind of a paper, but in Britain.
Like the Sun or the...
Yeah, the Sun. That's what it
come
was.
on.
The Sun. Yeah.
Those papers are all made up.
No. They said no. The fireman came to this one woman's house, and like she got her kids out just in time. Like the kids called her and said that her curtains were on fire and this and that. And the fireman looked at it and said, "Not again."
Oh.
And somebody wanted, as a joke, to hang up one of the pictures in the firehouse, and the fire chief was like, "Get that down."
Right. Why tempt fate?
Right. But so the Sun said, "Send us your pictures if you don't want them, and we'll take care of them." So they had like 2,500 of these paintings in their offices. Now I thought that was crazy, but they were just mocking the whole thing. And they said, "Oh, look, we'll go set a fire in the roof," which sounded like bad. It turned out though they did. I don't know why they did this on the roof. Like it doesn't sound like a good idea to set a fire on your roof anyway. But they did it, and they did burn. So apparently, I don't know what happened, but
They're dopey is what happened.
the people who's dopey?
The people who set the fire on the roof.
No, but they were okay. Nothing happened.
Oh, you mean the paintings burned?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the people burned.
No. So I don't understand why. I don't know, but they wouldn't burn otherwise. To this day, like sometimes people buy them on eBay, like and then things happen to them. So you said something that's mass produced couldn't be evil, but I mean, what's going on with this?
I don't believe that story at all.
Well, it happened. The fires happened.
How do you know this? Where did you read this?
It was on So Supernatural.
Oh, come on.
No, she researches it. It's called The Curse of the Crying Boy Paintings. In 1980s Britain, a series of haunting portraits featuring a tearful little boy were discovered untouched amidst the ashes of devastating house and business fires. While rumors of the subject and the artist's backstory became fodder for the tabloids, there's been no good explanation for why this particular image has managed to survive so many devastating fires unless it caused them.
All right.
Well, so the Ouija board could be bad.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Well, I will say, I set a candle. Okay, I bought the candles that you're supposed to like, do spells with or whatever, like white magic stuff. Like I bought them in the store crystal store that I go to.
Yeah.
And I set the thing, and I was just looking at it, and all of a sudden everything was on fire. The room was on fire. My pants were on fire.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I was staying at an Airbnb. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, and the bedspread's on fire. So I ran in the kitchen and got a pot of water and threw it. Everything was fine, except my pants were totally like, there was like a hole in them. But at least I didn't. No, it's not. There were a pair of freaking cheap pants from Amazon. But I guess from China. I told you the fabric from China is unsafe. No, I mean, if I was going to have one thing burned, it'd better my pants than the bedspread in that place.
That's true.
It was weird, but why did that happen? I was looking at it, and all of a sudden there was a fire everywhere.
Oh.
You see? Because
what?
it was something with the spell with God. God did it.
Oh.
Or whatever you want to call him.
Satan?
Well, I don't know what his name is.
Beelzebub?
Lucifer? We can go on with this. Why does he have so many different names?
I don't know, but they're all pretty cool.
They are good names. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we name all our children?
Little Beelzebub. No, that's terrible. That's like naming your child Hitler.
Oh, I wouldn't do it.
Like, it's horrifying.
Kidding. I don't understand why. Thor. What a name for a child.
Yeah, remember we knew that kid?
Yes, and he was trouble.
He was.
Because you can't name somebody after the god of thunder and want something good to happen.
Yeah.
That was funny. But anyway, all right. That was my twist. The Amityville Horror. Interesting, the idea of the guy bringing it on instead of the house. It makes perfect sense.
Makes way more sense.
Yeah. But they don't really talk about that.
Oh, I don't know why.
Well, and now I did. So if you like these kind of stories, they're on that podcast, So Supernatural, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
And I will continue to bring you stories from her story. Well, she gets them from other places too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just pass it on. I think as long as I give credit to where I got it from.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so we're going to talk about online dating and We've both done it, and it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a big problem. Dating is a huge problem now because everybody does it online, but it's so hard to meet somebody. First of all, half the time they're not who they say they are. You know, they could be a complete catfish to just like not the right picture or any number of things.
Yes.
And you remember where I met Trip, right?
Craigslist.
Craigslist. Well, it's all Howard Stern's fault again, because I think it was some guy named Ant, the guy that hosts The Biggest Loser. Well, he met some guy on Craigslist, and it was supposed to be a hookup, but they realized that they were in love. So I'm like, oh, I'll find love on Craigslist.
That is hands down the worst place to meet somebody.
Yeah, you know what? Well, it's number one, free. Anything that's free, like you're going to get anybody doing anything on there. And also, I wrote, as Billy Joel says, honesty is such a lonely word, ... but I know it's out there somewhere, right? So what I've learned was I was revealing the thing about me that would get me, you know, as I was looking for. Meanwhile, he was so dishonest, but he portrayed himself to be a certain thing. This is a problem when you reveal yourself in these things. But I didn't think about that at all, obviously. And it was weird because when I read it, I knew I was going to be in a relationship with that guy. Like, I just knew it. Isn't that weird, though? Because I thought the ad ran, at the time, the ad ran for like 2 weeks. They don't do that anymore. It's much shorter. So it was like the last day that he wrote it. And I was at a writing retreat when I read it. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to, I just knew. Can't explain why I would know that. Because
sometimes you do know.
I knew, but when you read it, it's like it wasn't that good when he wrote. But I just knew.
But it caught you the right way.
I just knew. I'll say I knew before I even read it. When I saw the email, I knew. Isn't that weird?
I guess you were meant to be together.
If you call that together, I guess. Well, we were. But, okay, so that is a very long dating experience. I would say no Craigslist, especially when they had the killer.
No, definitely don't do that.
But in all of them, okay, but Tinder's free and basically hookups with
Plenty
Bumble.
of fish.
All those things, you get crackheads. They're insane.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I don't think, have you ever met anybody good on any of those things?
No, but I've met couples that have met on dating apps.
I have a friend who got married from Bumble.
Me too.
I know. But, so where are these, where, I don't know what happens here, but I have nothing but crazy experiences.
You know what else I found weird? And of course, I probably should have kept this to myself, but I don't keep things to myself, which is a major problem. So I know this very attractive, very together couple that met online. And these are young people.
Okay.
And I'm like, why did it take a dating app for you to meet somebody? They're both very attractive. They both have great jobs, great personalities.
This is how people meet, though. They don't go out anymore.
Apparently.
I think this is just the way it is now.
Yeah.
But I think, and maybe people that are like young and attractive, I'm not ugly, but I mean, I'm older. When I did it, when I was really doing it, I was young still. I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
And attractive. I was like the hot mom at the time. So, and I still got zingered left and right. I mean, people are insane. Insane. I met one guy that he wanted to like, what did he want to do? Like that, like S&M, I guess, kind of stuff. I met two guys like that.
Now on a first date.
I mean, what is that?
It's weird when you're like that right out of the box.
Build up to that, dude. And this one guy, like he was married. He wanted to sit in the back of the diner, like away from everybody. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, oh, and he's like, my wife. I'm like, your wife? He's like, well, and he's like, she doesn't understand. I'm like, I don't understand you either.
The wife never understands.
I would never want to be another. I would never ever be the other woman anywhere. First of all, this guy was crazy, but I would never. I would, because I wouldn't want that done to me.
I know.
I mean, who would do that? How
people
could you
do that?
It's horrible. There couldn't be cheating if other people went along with it.
I just
didn't go along with it.
Saw a friend I hadn't seen in a while, who had, as long as I've known her, she's been dating a married man. Mm. And she's like, oh, he moved in. I'm like, really?
Really?
I'm like, I can't believe that worked out.
Whoa.
Isn't that weird? Like, you never hear that.
How long? Wait, so he left his wife?
Yeah, but he's not divorced.
What?
The wife won't give him a divorce, but she knows about it.
How many years has it been?
Let's see. How long have I known her? I have known her probably since 2007, maybe.
Wow, that's a long time. She hung in there
Around
all
there.
that time.
She did. I mean, he's pretty good to her.
Wow, because that is the exception. But I would say watch out because he'll probably cheat anyway. Like he won't think anything of it.
Oh, I don't know how anybody could meet somebody and know that they're cheating and not think it's going to happen
They
to
think
them.
they're so special. They're going to be the. It's just
Yeah,
they weren't with the right person.
Nobody's that fucking special.
No, I
Sorry.
know. Well, first of all, it's not about them. It's about the person. That people either cheat
Yeah.
or they don't cheat.
I know.
There's two kinds of people, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know. And if they did it once, that was the hurdle. To do it first time is the hurdle. But then the floodgates are open.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's so. I think there was this guy. My ex-husband knew this guy that was like cheating on his honeymoon. Like I guess the wife was just in the room or something, and he was like cheating on her on the honeymoon. Why would you get married?
I don't know.
But it happens all the time, and there's a lot of married people on these things. And so, if you're lucky, they'll tell you, but sometimes they don't. You know,
Right.
So
And
you
then
don't-
you end up being the other woman,
Well,
but you don't want
you
to
gotta.
be.
I think you really gotta not take someone at their word. You gotta really delve into them. The problem with Tripp was I didn't really delve into him enough. Like I was very naive. I'm lucky I never got murdered, honestly, with all these dates because I would meet people. I always met them in public.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long for me to get in his car. we went to the beach. I mean, like he could have killed me very easily. You know, I could have been killed many times just because you meet him in a public place, but then you want to go for a walk with this, you know.
Yeah.
But these men, oh my God. I met a guy. He had a really old fashioned looking picture. I'm like, he was wearing one of those sweaters that Starsky used to wear.
Oh, my.
Remember, those were popular, what, in the 70s or something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet this guy's, well, I couldn't have imagined. He looked like the grandfather of the person in the picture.
Well, that's not right.
And he had the nerve, because my email at the time had Lady Macbeth in it, you know, and he goes, he was like, I'm going to move all the knives from you and everything. Like, oh, come on. I mean, like,
Wow.
and meanwhile, never mind the fact that you you like mummy. You look like a mummy.
Like the crypt keeper?
He looked like, I'm telling you, he was not, he had to be like, well, I don't know. Because some people do look, no, he definitely was like at least 70 something, if not 80. I swear to God. He was like, oh. And I'm like, get away. And then he was like, he was so critical of me. And I'm like, and I didn't even say anything. I should have, like, you figure I should say, what the hell? And just walk out. But for some reason, I was polite and sat there. Like, should have just left.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I used to put up with all kinds of shit. Now it's like, I'm so happy that I don't put up with anything anymore. I'm like so done with all of it. And it's just like so freeing to not to be under that weight. But like these men, and the dates were never like, most of these men were not even like, they were just crazy and not even fun. Like not in a fun way of crazy, just like stupid crazy, like things you don't want to deal with, like little idiosyncrasies. And I mean, they're just awful.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, did you ever actually date anybody that you met online? You just sort of talked to them, right?
I talked to a couple. I did meet one guy, but we met on Words with Friends.
Oh, so you were playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we met.
Oh,
Didn't
you
work
met?
out.
Oh, okay. Well, that was
But
like
it was fine. I
Yeah.
mean, it just wasn't like a spark or whatever.
right.
But
Yeah.
it was nice.
Yeah, but that's
was
because
an
it wasn't a
okay-
dating app too. It was like
was
actual.
during COVID, like, you know, COVID, and we went to a place and we were like the only ones there.
Were you wearing masks?
Yes, but we were outside, so we took off the masks.
Okay, you're a risk taker.
Yeah.
Oh well, I wish I had a nice. I can't think of one nice experience I had. This one guy on Hinge. I've only done it a couple of times. I'm completely catfished on that every time. Like those people are completely like they're just scammers, right? This guy had a great picture, and he told me he was a widower, and he had 2 kids, and I was like, oh, I had little kids. I could take care of little kids again. That'd be nice, you know. And he just hit on that by coincidence. It wasn't like I said I was looking for,
Right.
you know. And he said he was a photojournalist or some sort of journalist, and he was covering something going on in the Middle East. He did say the specific place, but I can't remember. He said he's going from camp to camp. So I kept looking at the newspapers. I'm like, How come I didn't read about any of this in the newspaper?
Because it's bullshit.
And then he changed it. He goes, well, I'm making a documentary. I'm like, no, you said you were
you're
following
not.
troops and stuff. No. So I was like, I was done with him. And he goes, okay, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not whatever he was. I'm actually like some guy, an African kid, and I need money to go to college or some bullshit. He goes, I'm your biggest fan. I go, you're my biggest fan. You met me on a dating app. You didn't know I was a writer. I'm like, bye-bye.
Yes.
But this is what I got. And we were talking for the longest time, like not talking, but texting.
Oh, yeah. There was an episode of Catfish like that.
Oh my God. Well, at least you got to give me credit. I got out of it fast.
Yeah.
That kind of, I didn't, none of these things were long except for Trip. And it was an actual relationship with him.
Yeah.
But my God, he had many layers to him. But you would need Freud. Freud needs to come back for that guy. I don't think anybody could help him. But because he wouldn't want to help. You have to want to help yourself. That's what we were saying.
Like I said, I did not care for him.
He was amusing though.
Didn't even find him amusing.
Yes, you did.
There was nothing about him I liked.
When he dashed into the subway that time.
Because it was ridiculous.
Right,
He was
so
wearing clogs.
Right, so you laughed.
He was running down the street in clogs to go to a fucking Blimpies.
Why was he wearing clogs?
I don't know.
He was a really masculine
And
guy.
those were cloth clogs, too. They weren't even... It was just a mess. He was a mess.
He must have just found them somewhere.
It's like, what? Why is he wearing clogs?
I don't know.
That's what I found funny. Not him.
But it was amusing to see it.
It was very amusing.
Right, like you could laugh at his
I
actions.
did laugh. It's like, where's the Blimpies? Like,
Blimpies,
I can't
it was
believe
not
there was
Subway.
a Blimpies left.
Yes. The guy was nice on the Blimpies.
It was so strange. And it was really close to my job.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I'm like, Blimpies?
It's gone now.
Oh, yeah.
Like so many other things.
Yeah.
But what about when he went dumpster diving and took out all those blow up Santa Claus things?
That is absurd.
That was funny.
It's funny, but it's not funny like endearing. It's funny because
Yeah, I know. Well, no, I know it's, but it that's why I wrote about it though, because it's amusing. Like he brought up Santa on my lawn, and my neighbors were Jewish. They were staring at it. I was on a dead end street, and he's just Santa's waving at them.
Oh God!
My kids didn't care for it. They were too old for that crap, And then but then I saw one of those blow-ups on the lawn of the woman he was cheating on me with. So I did not destroy hers because I knew I could be arrested. So I destroyed any of them that were in my shed and smashed the motors. And I went insane on these things, right? And so he goes, I could see why you wanted to slash the things, but why did you have to do the motors? I could have used them. I go, that's why I destroyed them.
That's right. Good luck.
I give a normal conversation with this man. He's cheating on me. He's putting random things on people's lawns.
Ridiculous.
That's how I knew. The minute I saw that thing, I'm like, oh, this is her.
Yeah, because he was a ridiculous man.
He was.
Sorry.
No, you're right, but this is who you meet. All right, so we're going to play a game. We both have the Bumble app downloaded again because we did get rid of them. And we're going to talk about who pops up and see. We'll describe them to each other. Let's see. Where is Bumble? Bumble. Oh, there it is. Let's make it a little hive thing. I don't want to personalize my experience.
Now, they do make it pretty easy for you to get back on it.
Gender updates. Oh, my God.
You can put your pronouns on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not putting anything on there. Oh, my God. This is taking a minute. I went on it yesterday. It was not doing that. Okay. What the hell?
What?
They're showing me women. I said I was a woman. Oh, I might have said I want to date women. I got confused.
Well,
shit. What am I going to do now?
You can change it.
How?
Go into your profile.
Here's my profile.
Is there nothing that says that?
Woman. No. I think it's over.
Oh, you're dating women now.
Oh, God, it's not going to be as much fun. I wanted to date men. I wanted to make fun of the men. I could see who I'm up with.
Yeah. Okay. So you see where your profile is?
Yeah. About you.
See that little wheel on the right, top right? Look, this.
Oh. Oh, the little wheel?
Yeah.
Did I say I wanted to date
And
women?
it says type of connection. Oh, date. That's it. Uh-oh. Never
See?
mind.
Oh, God. I'm stuck with women?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. You make one mistake and you're stuck with it forever?
No, there's got to be a way to change it.
So dumb.
You are really dumb. For real.
I really am.
No, you're not.
I ruined it.
It's okay.
No, I wanted to do this. Now I'm sad.
Oh, I got it.
How?
Okay.
Yeah.
See these two lines with the little thing it?
So I have to go to a person? People?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then press that little thing,
Yes.
and then
Oh.
it's going to say men.
Okay. Apply.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, we're back to the creeps.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You want to go?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Well, this dummy, this
boy.
particular dummy, is sitting in a car, and you can clearly read the personalized license plate. Why would you do that? Why would you put your license plate on an app?
And what's the license plate?
Should I say it?
Yes.
It's Juju 10.
Juju.
Juju like Juju beads or Juju whatever those candies are.
Those ones that ruin your teeth.
Yeah, the ones that are really
Yeah,
chewy and
yeah.
nasty. Yeah.
Well, what does that say about you right there? I don't know.
I don't know, because the rest of his profile is all right. It looks like he's a DJ, though, and that's a big red flag.
Oh, yes. Tripp was a DJ for a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Last night, a DJ saved my life. So, nothing else to mock about this guy?
No.
No. What is he looking for? Does it say? What are his interests?
Dancing, R&B, wine, dogs, and exploring new cities.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing about this except the license plate and the DJ part really is a red flag.
Well, that is weird. Maybe it's not his car.
Maybe it's not. And he's like, ha. It's not my car.
That is strange. All right. Well, I have a man with a big gap. This is not his fault, but he's got a gap between his teeth. And I don't know. He's not that bad looking, though, actually. Now I'm not fine.
Now we're not going to find any
Let's
of the
see.
creepy weirdos.
Hold on. All right. I got to find something about this guy. Okay. He's on a boat, but he doesn't have a fish. Plays guitar. You know what? He's not that bad. Maybe I'll. No.
Somebody's going to swipe right.
No. He's at a place with a lot of lawn jockeys.
Lawn jockeys.
Yes. Like
What?
He's standing in front of it's like flowers and lawn jockeys, and there's a lot of them. It's like you could buy. I don't know if you're buying the lawn jockeys or the flowers or both.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, that's very strange. But he's just goofing. He's like got this. He's just like having a great time in each picture, which is not bad, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing. That sounds mean.
Well, I found a guy, and his name is Prince.
Oh,
And he
Prince
has a
came back?
big old sweaty picture for his profile picture.
Sweaty?
Yes, he's clearly perspiring. And he says he's an alien
He
from
says.
the planet Bellcat.
Is that what he wrote?
Yep.
Who does he think he's going to get?
Oh, and he's got this automatically makes me disgusted. That big gold chain.
Ugh.
Like it's 1985.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, I hate those gold chains. Like the big, thick ones. Like sometimes they have the big cross
Yes.
on them.
Oh, my
too.
God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, a cross is like.
Oh, my God. And I just swiped left on him. Missed a potential match.
Of course you did. They just said I have 3 free compliments I could give.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I want to tell you about that guy I met. But wait, I'm trying to do this, though. This man looks like Alfred the butler. And he's dressed like him, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, and here he is lighting a cigar. That's always charming. Love to breathe the cigar smoke.
Love the cigar.
Why would it's like a profile of him lighting a cigar in a ratty jacket? Like, whoa, why would you choose this? Like to drive everybody away?
Yeah.
And he says, if I could eat only one meal for the rest of my life, it would be, and he wrote beef, Wellington. I think the worst thing you do is make mistakes in your writing.
Nice comma. That's That's something.
His perfect first date is a meeting in a quiet bar leading to a quiet dinner, leading to a walk in the park. Will that be quiet too?
That's a lot of quiet.
No. No, that cigar is a no. And it looks like Alfred. Which is not the best. Ew. Oh, no, he lives... Well, all right, he's not... Well, I'm being very nice this time. Enjoying Bumble? No.
I said the same thing. Oh, the guy I've got on here now, and I know I'm so picky.
Oh, boy.
But he's got the fashionable scarf on.
Oh.
The one thing I hate more than the gold chain is the fashionable scarf.
Yeah.
Wear your scarf in the winter. Otherwise, you look goofy.
Oh, that's true. Well, Howard wears them, though.
Goofy. I don't care if it's Howard. It's just wrong.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just swiped yes on somebody.
Well, now you've got a new
no. It says yes. It let me go back because it realized I might have been wrong. When are you sure you want this guy? Well, actually, he says he writes. I don't know, but he says I am a widow. Really?
Oh, mine just did this. It's just done.
It's so what it no.
Oh, there it goes. It's back.
Yeah. Well,
I have to admit, the guys with dogs or cats in their pictures, I'll stop and I'll look at it. But most of these people look like serial killers.
They do. Why am I getting, not that I'm against this, but everybody so far, oh my God.
I just found the 80s rock star.
He looks like the guy from Guns N' Roses a little.
Yes, definitely Guns N' Roses, Poison.
Yeah. That can't be from now. Does he look like that now?
I don't know. Let's see.
How old is he?
Yes, he does. Oh my God, it got worse. It got worse. Look at that.
No, that's not a real picture. You can see.
I really wish you guys could see this.
You can see that that's not real. Like, that's been photoshopped. I don't know why, because he looks like he's melting.
And why do they always say pizza?
What?
The food they would eat for the rest of their lives.
No, the other guy wanted beef comma Wellington. That is not a real picture. I mean, that's heavily... No. He's filtering it. I don't know why.
I don't know.
He's probably like 80.
Yes, he really looks like he's giving Bret Michaels a run for his money.
He's lost in the past.
Yes.
And he wants to have that look now, but he's definitely... He's fudging it.
Still rocking the long hair that is now stringy.
Yes, there's problems. Well, I want to know why every single guy, and I'm not against this, but every single guy I've looked at so far, his causes are disability rights. They all are. All these men are suddenly into disability rights. Yes.
Oh, mine just gave up. It kicked me off.
My perfect date is a good glass of wine, overlooking the water, and be lost in conversation. I feel like there's something wrong with this sentence. It's like the glass of wine is overlooking the water. Oh, well, farewell, man. Oh, another smiler. That's mean. And he's smiling. I don't know. I don't know what it is. No matter what it is, I'll say something obnoxious. It's true.
I'm flicking through a lot of people here.
This guy's looking like they always have a picture with the Alps, like they're in that show, Sound of Music. All right. Oh, this guy's kind of cute.
Ah, see?
It's probably Please don't ask me how I am unless you want an honest answer, which is struggling with existential angst.
Oh, my.
Jesus, man. This is your opening?
That's really heavy.
Really? Just looking for someone to watch Bill Murray movies with? Well, what happens when we're done with him?
A little Caddyshack.
I don't think that's what he means. That flower one, when he walks around, that one where he's looking for...
The one with Scarlett Johansson?
No, that's a different one, Lost in Translation.
Yeah.
No, there's one where he's like going from... he's going to talk to old lovers or something.
Oh, was that...
Flower, something about flower.
Did it have Ed Norton in it?
Yeah, I don't know. You're lucky I know who he is, Bill Murray.
Oh, I love Ed Norton.
Who's Ed? Oh, I know Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he was in that, actually.
Yeah, I know what movie you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
He says now, voted most likely to up and move to the Sonorian desert with no warning.
Oh. Well, I guess that would be a problem if you were dating him.
And it says, this vote was by me last Tuesday morning. I think this man's insane.
I think the most of them are insane.
And he's got a graduate degree.
Yeah, that doesn't ever matter.
2 truths and a lie. I'm colorblind. I have a pet octopus named Mr. Peterson, and I've seen Matt Damon naked. What?
Oh, I got a cigar.
Okay. Oh, my God. That's the
He's
least of
so
that guy's
gross.
problems. Oh, my God. He looks like a billy goat.
He does.
No.
Oh, his shirt says, why, yes, I do like pina coladas and
Getting caught in the rain.
in the rain. Yeah. Wow.
I hate that song that they both were going to cheat on each other. They think it's so funny that they find each other, but they were both cheating.
So this guy that I was talking to that I used to date way back when. So, yeah, he had a girlfriend, but he kept talking to me. And I said, you should probably go work things out. But we kept talking. And, yeah, he was like, oh, we can go out for drinks. And then he quoted that song. And I'm like, you have to go.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
it's terrible. Oh, that's a stupid song.
It's a stupid song. And
But
why would you think that would make me get together with you? Plus,
an
you
idiot.
live with a woman.
Terrible.
You live with her.
I mean, I don't even understand how they laughed when they found each other. They should have smacked each other.
By the way, this guy would go, what are you wearing? And you know me. I was like, jeans, a sweatshirt.
Who wants to play those disgusting games
I
anyway?
was like, where are we going with this? It's not going to happen.
This man looks certifiable. I'm still looking at the same guy.
The same one?
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Yeah. Yeah, look, I'll show you the craziest looking picture of all.
Oh, my. This guy has serious crazy
Yeah,
eyes.
I think he's a serial killer. But at least he's made himself pretty easy to figure out. It says, I'm hoping you are not a cat person. Oh, my God. Dick.
That offends me greatly.
Ew. I found one of those creepy looking guys now. He's sitting with the van open, and it really looks like he lives in this van.
He probably does.
And it says he's director of production and special event planner. Please. Yeah, he plans weed parties. Anything to get to the beach to enjoy the water.
They all want to go to the beach.
They never grew up. Oh, he's also the naked cowboy. No, he's not naked. Sure. A lot of guys with guitars, too.
Guitars, fish. For some reason, most of them have no shirt on.
This guy is like got the long, straggly hair. He's too old for this. And he like looks like, why Brad Pitt and not me? Look.
Oh, God.
He's got this angsty look like.
He looks like the dude from, what is that movie?
Oh, yeah. The Big whatever.
The Big Lebowski.
Another movie I've never seen, but I know about it. Oh, here's a clear picture. This man has like, it's like, first of all, he's got a, I don't know. It's just, he's not attractive. He's not even like, he's out of focus, but you can see that he's not attractive. But why would you put an out of focus picture of you? Just do the best you can.
Yeah, I always wonder about that. Like that's the first picture you see should
It's a
be
blur.
your best picture.
No, it's so unflattering. And actually, then you see one of mostly his fancy car, and that doesn't. I could care less about the car. But then he's so far back you can't see him either. So you're really not seeing this guy at all.
He's the mysterious man.
No, it's sorry, no crazy cat ladies, please. Oh, excuse me.
Counts me out.
He is a motorsports enthusiast and owns multiple vehicles. Okay,
Well, good.
get away from me.
That's what I need, multiple vehicles. I don't like any guy who doesn't like cats. I love my cat.
That's 2 guys that didn't want cats. Oh, well.
I would pick my cat over them anytime.
Yeah, well, the animals are the safe bet. The animals are, so I don't know. This was kind of anticlimactic, but we found some funny ones. Oh, dear. Here's a man making a very seductive face holding up his Lagunita IPA beer. I don't know what he's trying to say.
I don't know. I think the point is, it is very hard dating. And 90% of the guys on those apps are people who would probably kill you and stuff you in their trunk.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to all you ladies dating out there, good luck. It's tough.
I have to tell this one story before we go. This guy, I met him on. I met him on one I paid for. What are those ones that you pay?
Match?
No, it was the chemistry one. What's that one called?
Oh, right. What was that one? I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
You pay for
Yeah.
it, and you have to. My son put me on it because he was tired of me like bitching. I think he just was tired of me talking to him, and he just wanted me to date somebody. And so he sat with me because I'm like, you have to help me fill out these questions if you're the one forcing me to date. And so we sat there for a couple of hours. He's like, I'm so done with this because they keep throwing questions at you. They just don't stop.
It's exhausting.
They just don't stop.
Yeah.
So for what did I get for my match? You're not going to believe this.
What?
Okay. This guy was a fish head, like that band Fish. If there's something that's not for me, okay, he wanted to take me on New Year's Eve to see Fish. I'm like, I'm a hard no because I don't do drugs and I'm going to be bored out of my frigging mind,
My God, and all their songs are like 1 million minutes long.
You have to be stoned or something, I guess. Yes. I don't know. Well, he said that the last concert he went to, he was hanging out with younger people, but they annoyed him because they didn't want to do the drugs that he wanted to do. He was doing like really hard drugs, like hallucinogenic stuff. And I'm like, and he was a teacher.
Yes, that was a hard lesson for me to learn as an adult because I always thought teachers were just, straight-laced, didn't do anything.
No.
Like went home to feed their fish.
The secret lives of teachers.
They are the worst.
No, not all of them. There's many lovely.
But
I have very good friends that are teachers.
My God, they are up to some stuff.
Sometimes. It's usually the men that are up. That's not true either. There's some very lovely teachers out there, and I'll see you at NCTE. But
yes, I'm not saying they're all bad.
No, but this guy was, oh my God. I didn't even tell you, okay. He showed up wearing a Batman t-shirt. He had a Batman wallet. And then
he had to match.
He loved Star Wars, and he wanted to buy me a lightsaber so we could, play lightsabers or something.
Okay, I'm so on it, except for the fish thing.
You're on it. You're going to date some man that wants to play lightsabers with you.
Yes.
Well, that's not going to happen. And when I wrote him an email back, I said, you're not looking for a girlfriend. You're looking for a playmate. I'm not doing this. It was, this is what you do. This is what you do on the first date.
Yeah, that is weird for the first date.
The only thing good was it was a Thai restaurant. Remember I used to like that Thai restaurant? It was that one that we went back and wasn't there anymore.
Where?
In Rockville Center.
Oh, right. Yeah. That was a good restaurant.
Yeah. So I got a good meal and he paid for it. That was good. But it's like, he's not amusing. He's just he was off the charts. Like, why can't you just like rein it in a little bit for a first date?
No.
Because that's the best behavior date.
Yeah. If it's not good on the first date, just leave.
Just
leave and don't go back.
And like he said he did like, what are those things where they kill your brain cells? And you
whippets?
Is that with the balloon?
Oh, no, that's helium.
Yeah, well, doesn't that kill your brain too?
I guess. I don't know.
When they sell it they sell nitrous.
Yeah.
They sell it outside the concert. They have,
really?
You know this. We've heard about it on Howard. Outside the Fish concert, the cops are chasing these guys with helium tanks.
It's such an odd thing. Just do regular drugs.
Sipping on balloons. I mean, stop it. What are you doing? People do not appreciate their brains.
No.
Yeah, so this was, I mean, honestly, like, I couldn't even believe it. So, and there's been many, and there's some that I really can't talk about. Like, I do write about them, but it's like a bit much to talk about them but a lot of them are revealed in Lunar Rising.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But I crazy. That's how it goes. That's what we should call this episode. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little romp with this little Bumble Jungle. That's what I said, right? Bungle Jungle.
Yeah, Bumble Jungle.
Bumble Jungle.
Yeah, and let us know your dating horror stories, and let us know your good stories too.
Yeah, that would be nice. I like to hear good stories.
I'm going to be honest, I don't. I'm the kind of person who watched American Idol for the train wrecks.
Oh, I felt bad for those people.
I watch Catfish for the train wrecks.
Catfish.
I like when it doesn't work out. I know that's mean.
Catfish sometimes works out.
Yeah, those episodes are boring.
The first one I saw, it worked out.
Right.
And there was no reason. The man had no explanation for his behavior.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when things work out, but yeah.
Oh, I wanted to work out. Come on, you're mean.
I am. I'm really the mean one here.
I mean, I've always had hope, and I was a romantic, and that's the problem. You get broke, you get bashed in the head when you're romantic. Yeah. Oh, we have to do our quotes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Want to go first because I have to pull mine up.
Let's see. Sure. Hold on. I was looking at my email. Old Navy is reminding me of stuff in my cart. I don't know if you guys get those emails too.
No.
They're like, look what you forgot.
I forgot Old Navy existed, if you want to know the truth.
I'm really into Old Navy.
I don't really shop anymore.
Oh, I do all my shopping online at Old Navy.
Well, I buy I go on Amazon and I buy a pair of cheap pants that go on fire.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So my quote is by someone called Scott Adams. No idea who he is, but it's, I liked it. It says, nothing defines humans better than their willingness to do irrational things in the pursuit of phenomenally unlikely payoffs.
Oh, it's true.
This is the principle behind lotteries, dating, and religion.
Oh, good. Ties it all together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I completely agree with that.
Gave a zinger to the religion. Yeah, if you're really religious, I don't know. Don't be offended.
Yeah.
But, we just say it like we feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, both of us were brought up with no religion.
Nothing. And it's very hard when you're coming in it from the outside. It's like, this doesn't make any sense.
It sounds outrageous.
It's not for me. Okay, so my quote is from Erica Jong, who I really loved. I love Fear of Frying, but the second one was even better. I think it's called How to Save Your Own Life. Great book. So the quote is, men and women, women and men, it will never work.
I really like that.
And no, it's a good one. I think that's her mantra.
By the way, I just have to mention, I know you can't see it because you're not facing the door like I am.
Yeah.
So we record in this studio, but it has a glass top door, and there is something going on in that hallway. There are a lot of people.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. They're just standing
I hear
in
them
a hallway.
because, again, this is not a soundproof studio as advertised.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they're all just standing around.
They're waiting for us.
Nothing
They
seems
want
to
our
be
autographs.
happening.
They want our autographs. It's clear.
Well, they're not going to fucking get it.
What? They totally will get mine. Oh, I have business cards made up with the QR code for our thing
I don't know who you think I'm giving that out
No,
to. You
nobody.
know I don't
Because
talk to anybody.
no, they're not for you because they also have my author picture and they're the QR code from my books on one side and then the this podcast on the other side.
Okay, because if you haven't guessed this already, Selene is the friendly one. I am not.
Well, yeah, but if people approach you, I think you'll feel like obligated.
I do.
Yeah.
But if they bore me, I glaze right over.
Yeah, boring is not good. But
I don't.
Nobody's boring for a moment. If you just meet them briefly, you can get a good story out of anybody. One good story, and then that's it.
Yeah, but if you don't wow me in the first 2 minutes, I'm over you.
I think the odds are very low against you being wowed by anybody. This because you're
sometimes
you're
I am,
jaded.
but they're right out the gate.
Yeah.
They will show their colors within seconds of you meeting them. Those are the people I want to talk to.
So you like the Jack Kerouac quote? The only ones for me are the mad ones.
Yes,
That's a good quote.
that's who I find
Burn,
interesting.
burn, burn, like Roman candles across the sky. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
this is why. I know. I think I've got my fill of mad ones. I don't think I want any more.
I know, but even when we were on our trip, Selene made friends.
Yeah.
I made no friends.
You did make friends with those two girls.
I did.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
sure
one was
why.
holding your hand. She was scared in the tomb thing.
Yes.
Where were we?
In the vaults, the underground vaults. And just for all of you, I hate when people touch me. It annoys the fuck out of me.
Well,
Unless I'm very close to you, there's no reason to touch me.
You didn't seem that annoyed with her, though.
Because it was so weird. It just caught me by surprise. Like I didn't know what to do about that.
Well, it wasn't a bad thing, was it?
No, she was very nice. It was
She's
just
they were
weird.
lovely people.
It was just a weird thing to do.
Well, yeah, because people, that's you.
Because I don't want people to touch me. People
I think
always
because
touch me.
because okay, I know this is something you should think about. Don't use the word don't. You only look for things you want. So like, I want
People to not touch me?
no, you can't use the not. I want to be. You have to find a positive way to say it because when you say what you say I don't want, the universe doesn't recognize don't. So people are gonna touch you when you say I don't want to be touched.
Yes.
I learned that, and I used to do all this tapping and all this stuff, and this I really believe tapping definitely works. You know when you
I went to the tapping thing with you too.
That's right. Well, the tapping works, and that was a major thing. That was one of the major things that really helped me. People said I was different. People said I was not negative. Like I used to be sort of self-deprecating, and I completely changed. And I learned that in that area of time that you don't want don't. So you got these things have to be positive. That's why you're getting touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a shirt that literally said in big letters, "Don't fucking touch me."
It said fucking?
Yes.
You weren't wearing it that day.
No.
And also, it was dark.
It was dark. And in her defense, this lady was scared.
Well, was it that room with the circle?
It was the last room.
It wasn't. It was silly.
Listen, I wasn't grabbing anybody's hand.
Yeah. No. All right. Well,
Whatever.
it's fine.
So I made a friend.
We made friends.
I lied.
We're friends with them.
Yes.
Yeah. Very lovely people.
They are very
They're
nice.
probably listening right now.
Well, ladies, you were very lovely.
Yeah.
And it was nice to meet you.
But don't fucking touch me.
I know. That sounds so mean.
It sounds very. I was thinking, boy, I sound mean too. Like it sounds so critical. But I'm not though. Am I critical?
No, you're usually pretty positive.
I mean, that was me going light on these guys. I could have gone really hardcore on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's hard because I don't want to sound really bitchy.
Yeah. Like I said, you're definitely the nicer one.
Well, I try to treat people as I want to be treated.
Yeah. No, I'm usually a very nice person. Don't get me wrong.
I love when someone wrote to you, someone said, you said something on Facebook and they said, but you said you were doing this. And you wrote back, I am a known liar.
And that's the weird part is I'm not a liar. I'm very bad at lying.
Apparently.
I must have just been fucking with them. I probably thought it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was very funny. Well, have a good week. We'll see you. This is our 8th episode. So exciting.
Woo.
Woo, woo. And give us comments. We want your feedback and we want to know what you want us to talk about. And we will check it out and we will do it.
Yeah.
We're open for anything. All right?
Totally.
All right. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.
Good day.